So welcome. So now we discuss what happens when you cut a magnet in half. So in that see the topic we known as the some origins of magnetic moments. So the practical purpose, we assume that the magnetic moment arises due to the electron spin ignoring the orbital magnetic moments, and the nuclear magnetic moments as their magnitudes are very small. So we may note that the permanent magnetic moments can also rise as a spin magnetic moments of the nucleus. So of all the three, the spin dipole moments of electrons are important in most magnetic materials. So that orbital angular momentum of electrons, so this correspond to permanent magnetic dipole moments. So now consider the electron describing the circular orbit radius or which stationary nucleus at the center. So the electrons rotate with the constant angular velocity. So the electron spin moment, we cut a magnetic in half. The concept of the electron having the angular moment has been introduced in the order of explain the details of our atomic spectra. So the angular momentum of the electrons referred to the spin of the electron. So that means we cut it now. That magnets are separated, north pole and south pole are produced, and then permanent magnets can also rise from spin magnetic moments of the nucleus. So the angular momentum associated with nuclear spin also measure the units of h by 2 pi. And so now we are going to study the various types of materials in terms of the magnetic properties, atomic dipoles. So that made by the placing magnetic material strong magnetic field which cause the domains to remain aligned. So the domains of temporary magnets are only aligned when the material is influenced by the magnetic field. That means a refrigerator, whiteboard. And next we discuss electromagnet. So the temporary magnet that is created by the electric current flowing in a wire, usually in the form of a wire coiled around the piece of iron. So this is called as the electromagnet. So that magnetic particle pointing randomly. So that magnetic field is present only when current is flowing in the wire or coil. So the strength of an electromagnet depends on the three factors: amount of current in the wire, and the amount of iron or steel in the core, the number of turns in the coil, and producing electric current, that electromagnetic induction, the production of an electric current by the moving a loop of air through a magnetic field or moving a magnet through a wire loop, so which changes the magnetic field near the conductor but no battery, like this. And then electric current, the atoms of the material carry permanent magnetic dipoles, such as the material may be paramagnetic, ferromagnetic, antiferromagnetic, and ferrimagnetic. So depending on the interaction between the individual dipoles, if the permanent dipoles do not interact among themselves, so there's material is paramagnetic, and the interaction among the permanent dipoles the ferromagnetic. And then so these are the electric current, that means electromagnetic induction. And then the application of magnetic materials, magnetic materials used for the recording and reading of the audio and video signals, and storage devices such as magnetic tabs, floppy disk, and hard disks. And magnetic storage devices, main memory, actual memory, and magnetic tabs, important concept of magnetic taps. There are recording head which creates the magnetic pattern on the magnetizable medium, and recording and reproducing, and then magnetic disk, hard disk, and floppy disk. So these are the applications of magnetic material, and then electromagnet producing, and that applications are using that currently. Thank you. See you in next series.